So I've always known I wanted to be an engineer. I can remember in fourth grade a T-shirt that I drew an engine on, because at the time I didn't know engine engineer, and my dad actually started in mechanical engineering, and all of his brothers went to school for engineering. And
Bonton Associates is a civil engineering firm that focuses primarily on water resources, transportation, and asset management. Put a lot of value in professional development and technology, and making sure that we identify solutions that make sense, that are financially sustainable for our clients.
we bring clarity to how communities invest in and manage critical infrastructure. I think as engineers, we wear complexity like a badge of honor sometimes. I've been in way too many conversations when there are people in the room that don't know what's going on and they don't know what's being talked about.
From Darius's engagement when his firm was just himself, to where it is now, he's really been able to provide sort of that go-to for resources.
There's something gratifying about something being inherently complex and being able to see those complexities and really simplify them in your mind. That's always given me a lot of pride. Municipal budgets are a constant balancing act where leaders must weigh immediate demands against long-term needs.
So my primary responsibilities are dealing with water resource engineering. That would be anything to do with stormwater, drinking water, or wastewater. Anytime we have projects that involve designing or maintaining those systems for the city or for municipalities or for private entities.
At the wastewater treatment plants in Baton Rouge, we serve as the asset manager on that site. And so what I do specifically is a lot of predictive maintenance, a lot of preventative maintenance. I have had the task of leading a capital improvement plan. The main goal of that is to plan out the bigger projects that you have on site that you can't necessarily secure the proper funding for because it is so expensive. And so you kind of have to go outside and get extra funding to get those jobs completed and approved.
You're not just hiring us to draw some lines on the paper. You're hiring us to reduce a risk or to improve a condition, and those things need to always be connected.
I've been at Bonton for about 2 years now. I immediately felt like a sense of community. There's a lot of diversity at Bonton, and so it's very comforting to know, like, especially in engineering, I feel like there's not too many women in that, and having other people here and seeing everyone interact and feel like a family is very comforting.
So there are times when capacity is seen as a proxy for quality. We believe there are other things that can be considered. We started saying a few years ago, bigger isn't necessarily better. We just believe better is better.
Ultimately, the way that we've been able to implement that philosophy is embodying our core values. Our core values are process technology, data, ownership, growth mindset.
Some of the things that I truly enjoy about working at Bonton is the sense of ownership we have. In my past life, I worked in the state government, taught me what an engineer was. And coming here, I learned how to be an engineer.
One way that we differentiate ourselves from other firms is leveraging data and technology. We don't shy away from diving into the details and leveraging technology as much as we can to provide value to our clients as much as possible.
And then from a growth mindset, like, we're always going to be looking for newer and better ways to deliver the services and the values that we purport to offer to our community. And the biggest challenge that's facing, in particular, our municipal clients is deferred maintenance.
These are municipalities and cities. Some of them are relatively small, so they don't have adequate funding needed to manage their assets effectively. Just assets degrading over time, getting worse and worse and worse. And
Whenever we get something new across the table as far as a pursuit, my first go-to as far as teaming is Bonton. And now what I've seen over time is that we're both bringing opportunities and opening markets for each other.
Bonton's approach to collaboration is one, understanding what we bring to the table and what value we can bring to both our clients as well as our peers, and how we can collaborate together to bring the most value to the project overall.
engineers, we're here to solve the problems that the world face. I can only dream of working for a company like this.